G'day trendsetters. Before I kick off with today's video, first a word from the video sponsor, the Pros Closet. Did you know they've got 50 plus gravel and cyclocross bikes in stock, ready to go from niche brands such as Moots, Parley and Rock Lobster. They've also got mainstream brands such as Trek, Specialized and Cannondale. In fact, there are 600 plus bikes of all varieties in stock, and they will ship free in an expedient manner to your front door using my coupon code on screen, up there and down there in the description box below. Get shopping and I'm gonna get riding. Back to the video. G'day trendsetters, I'm John with Gravel Cyclist and I'm coming to you today with a tyre review from a manufacturer whose name you may recognise, Pirelli. If you follow Formula One, you'll know Pirelli is the current supplier to the Formula One series. The name Pirelli has been around a very long time and has been shod to vehicles such as those manufactured by Ferrari. But a couple of years ago, Pirelli crossed over into the world of cycling. They produced road tyres, and now we've got a range of gravel tyres, and this is the Cinturato Gravel M, M meaning for mixed conditions. The Cinturato Gravel range is all about tyres that roll faster whilst protecting you from flats and traversing all manner of crazy conditions in all weather conditions. Pirelli also claims these tyres handle superbly, much like the tyres we've heard about all over the world on automobiles. This is the Cinturato Gravel M in 700C by 40mm. There are different sizes available, including 650B and 2 colour options for the sidewalls. This is the classic sidewall option. In a nutshell, this is a good all-weather tyre, wet or dry, muddy or not. The tread of Cinturato Gravel Mixed Terrain is comprised of knobs whose height and spacing were studied alongside the physical and mechanical properties of the rubber compound to offer uncompromising performance in conditions varying between compact and unstable terrain. The addition of specific ribbing helps support the knobs, limiting their deformation and encouraging the release of excess mud in wet conditions. Pirelli has named this tyre compound Speed Grip. The Gravel M's reinforced casing construction features a woven fabric bead-to-bead layer with a tubeless ready aramid bead optimized for wide modern rims. In Pirelli lingo, this is known as Tech Wall Gravel. So I reckon it's time to throw these tyres onto the gram scale. Sample number 1. Spec weight is 520 grams. Sample number 2, 520 grams. Now it's time to see how the Cinturatos mount onto some tubeless ready wheels. Inflation time. As you can see, it's dark. I'm in my driveway, which is totally rational, inflating tyres under the cover of darkness. The price you pay working a regular job and trying to run an entity such as Gravel Cyclist, but I digress. Here we have the Cinturato Gravel M tyre, mounted to a Bird GVX 22 wheel set. I have reviewed this wheel set in the past. Bontrager TLR flash charger pump. Also reviewed enough claptrap. Secondary cylinder is preloaded to about 140 psi. No sealant, no valve core. I love using orange cylinder endurance formula, just so you know. Here we go. Yes, I hear a little pop. I think, trendsetters, we have the success here. A bit more popping going on. Let's inspect the bead. Looks good. I am confident this tyre is ready to roll, just needs sealant. Time to measure these tyres. Bear in mind, these rims are 22mm internal, so they're relatively narrow in the big scheme of things by today's standards. Looking at about 40.6 millimeters. Let's see how the Pirelli Cinturato Gravel M rides. I never gave this tyre any thought to riding or reviewing until I met Nate Ross, mountain bike Hall of Famer and course designer of the Big Sugar Gravel Race out of Bentonville, Arkansas.
he kindly informed me the Cinturato Gravel M was the tyre to use at this race, and the rest is history. Thus, I installed the 40mm tyres you've seen in this video onto the Canyon Grizzlewood SRAM Explore, review coming later, for the 2021 Big Sugar Gravel Race. Surface conditions at this race were indeed mixed, including the weather conditions, which included rain and sludge. I'm a pretty decent descender, and I smashed descents faster than usual on this bike and with these tyres across rocks and all manner of nastiness along the course. It didn't matter if I was trundling along a rocky patch, smooth as butter pavement, gravel hardpack or loose stuff. The tyres provided plenty of traction, even when creeping up some 15% plus gradients, which this part of Arkansas is known for. I have to assume puncture protection is excellent because I had zero problems, while I noted that many riders had flats at this year's Big Sugar Gravel Race. It also rides pretty well on pavement if you find yourself bridging between gravel sectors. The Speed Grip compound is a direct crossover from Pirelli's MTB tyres, and this tech is superb. Everything about this tyre has proven to enhance the ride whether I'm cornering or riding along in a straight line. Even when I've dropped the tyre pressure low, there is no excessive sidewall deformation, so the tyre doesn't potentially burp or wiggle about the place. Testament to whatever casing magic Pirelli has going on here. Mud clearance is excellent. Ordinarily I'd choose a narrower casing for a mud-specific tyre, but the 40mm did well to cut through any mud and provide traction. I've stacked up a bunch more kilometres and miles beyond the Big Sugar Gravel Race, but I'm extremely impressed with the capabilities of this tyre. It is one of the best all-rounder tyres on the market for all conditions. So there you have it, my review of the Pirelli Cinturato Gravel M. I realise nowadays there is a plethora of tyres to choose from for your gravel bike, so I hope that my review in some way in helping you make an informed purchase decision. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the Gravel Cyclist YouTube channel for content such as this, ride experience videos, no bull gravel bike reviews, product reviews and other madness, as all of it is released to the channel. This is the most arduous part of the video. I'll see you in the next video.